Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and Sip is Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So, welcome to today's live show. My name is Rev Melissa, and my passion is to support people and transforming their lives. My mission is to give inspiration through spiritual life coaching, preaching, and teaching that ignites the divine spark within you to live life in joy, connected to your yes. So if you need support, you can send me a direct message at I am Rev Melissa on Facebook or Instagram, and we can set up some time to talk if you're looking for a spiritual life coach one-on-one, or if you're looking for a group spiritual life coaching that I will be starting in January, let me know. All right? All right, y'all. So good day, everyone. Good day, Stacy joining me on Instagram. Good day, Ron joining me on Facebook. Good day, Pamela. Good day, Shay tuning in from YouTube. So I think everybody is doing well. We got Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and of course, we are streaming on New Thought Media Network. So, where are we? We are in our priority series, and I hope it has been good for you. So, first, I want to give a shout out to another Libra, y'all. Libras in the house. Yes. So shout out to Bob Roth. Bob Roth, he's a friend in my head. He is the CEO of the David Lynch Foundation. And the David Lynch Foundation is a huge support of transcendental meditation. It is what they do. They spread the mm, the benefits of transcendental meditation across the world. And so I just want to give a shout out to Bob Roth because I so enjoy what he does. He does a 2 times a day live guided meditation. I shouldn't say guided meditation. He does, we meditate together. Me and Bob and thousands of other people, and he does it live with us every day at 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. And before he does the meditation, he gives a little talk about 5 minutes about the genius of nature or something interesting, always something interesting. And so this morning he was sharing about himself, and I'm going to reference some of the things that he shared as we talk about priority because he's a good example. And I love to use examples. So, yesterday I shared two of the four basic steps to prioritizing that I gleaned from Reverend Ice's book, Health, Happiness, and Prosperity for You, a Science of Living study guide. And I mentioned yesterday, this is my book for 2025. The book is a study guide. It's broken down into 52 weeks. And I'm going to be doing this book next week as my study guide. And I'm thinking about doing something on Zoom once a week for like 15, 20 minutes for others who want to do the study guide with me so that we could support each other. So let me know if you're interested in that. I'll keep bringing it up. So just to recap yesterday, real quick, the first two of the four basic steps to prioritizing are decide what your priorities are. So I asked you the other day, what are your priorities? What is of imminent importance to you, like high importance. What is first in your life, right? And then whatever those priorities are, to write it down. Write it down. There's power in writing things down. Then number two is define it. Define it some more by affirming it. So you define it, you decide, you define, and you affirm the priority as already done. And so it is, right? And when we do that, we lock it into our heart. That's what Reverend Ike says. You lock it into your heart by feeling it. And y'all know I'm all about that feeling life. So we lock it in by feeling it, right? We have to have not just the mental equivalent, but we also have to have the feeling equivalent of whatever it is, right? I read this morning in the Science of Mind magazine as part of my inspirational reading. The law responds by corresponding. The law responds by corresponding. So that's another way that we could look at the mental and the feeling equivalent. So today we're going to talk about steps 3 and steps 4. So this is how I'm going to use Bob Roth as the example. So Bob Roth's priority that he established for himself when he was in college. This morning he shared a little bit about his growing up and a little bit about his parents. And his father was a doctor, his mother was a teacher, and he went to Berkeley University. And when he was in college, he was sharing that, he wasn't into the whole scene of, sex and and drugs, and he wasn't a hippie. He says he just was like into politics, and he used to volunteer and work for, I think, Jack Kennedy. And then when Jack Kennedy was assassinated, he was like, of course, devastated, and was trying to figure out, okay, what are my next moves? And he still was thinking about becoming a senator, right? And that was his focus. But his priority, right? When he had to decide and define his priority, and he didn't say it this way. I'm using him as the example. His priority was to make a better world. Now that's a big, audacious, bold, bodacious priority, to make the world a better place. And he thought he would do it through politics, right? So he did one, he decided what his priority was, to make a better world, right? He defined it, and his defining of it was through politics, right? So number 3 is believe in the answer. So I'm just going to reference the book. Reverend Ike said, believe in the answer. And this is what he writes. The third step is a step in faith. Believe God in you will fulfill your desires. Know that God is unlimited, infinite good. Know that God is everything and that God is on your side. The presence and power of God within will bring your decision to manifestation. This is really what faith is all about. Faith means that you understand the law of mind. A decision made by the conscious mind will be brought about by the God within. Jesus said, whatever things you desire, when you pray, believe that you will receive them and you will have them. So it is important that we have faith, right? That we believe and we know. We believe and we know by having the faith, not just in God, but having faith of God, because God is God. I see you, Stacy. The name of the book is Reverend Ike's Secrets for Health, Happiness, and Prosperity for You. It might be backwards on Instagram. A Science of Living Study Guide. I'll put it, I'll text it to you, Stacy, and I'll also put it in the I'll make a banner for it so everyone can see it. I'll do that. And I'll also text it to you, Stacy. So, that's number 3. So, did Bob Roth have faith? Yes, he did. Now, I don't know Bob Roth personally, but like I said, he's a friend in my head. And I have been practicing transcendental meditation since January of 2022. I had thought about it for years, and I finally decided to sign up, take the course because it's a course. It's not going on YouTube and Googling TM and then somebody has a video about transcendental meditation teaching you how to do transcendental. That's not TM. That's someone's interpretation of TM, but that's not TM. So he had faith. He had faith. He believed that God believes in him, that God is for him, right? So we believe that God is for us, the God in us, right? Will fulfill our desires. The God in us will fulfill our priorities, right? When we decide, we make a decision, we define it, and we declare it so. Oh, 3 Ds, double, triple Ds. We decide, we define, and we declare. Okay? We declare it done. So, number 4. I love number 4. Don't ask how. Right? So I've talked about this many times. The how is none of your business. The how is God's business. Yes? The how is God's business. And this is the way that Reverend Ike says it. The 4th steps looks easy, but it can be tricky. Rest and relax in the knowledge that the answer will come about. Don't ask how. Don't ask how. In the first book of the Bible, the Lord decided that he wanted light. And once he decided, what did he do? He said, let there be light. And what followed? Light. He did not scratch his head and said, oh, I wonder how I can make some light. He didn't say, oh, how can I make the world? It's such a big job. Once you decide what you want and announce the decision, the how will take care of itself. The how will take care of itself. Don't ask how. We get caught up. The how becomes a distraction. The how will keep us from moving forward and doing the things that we are being led to do. Don't ask how. God got the how. And that's where your faith comes in again. Have faith that God has the how. So let's go back to Bob Roth, right? His passion, his purpose, right, is to make a better world. And he thought his how was by becoming a senator. He thought his how was politics, right? But what happened? So what had happened was his father, who was a doctor, thought it was important for him to work while he was in college, to build a work ethic. So Bob Roth, worked in an ice cream parlor. And this was in the late 60s, 1960s. And he shares that, the world was topsy-turvy. not unlike it is now, right? I don't know a time when the world wasn't topsy-turvy. The world was topsy-turvy, and he said, people were like going crazy, a little cray cray. But there was this guy that worked at the ice cream parlor with him who just always seemed chill. Just like he wasn't caught up in the drama, he wasn't caught up in what had happened, he wasn't caught up in all any of that. He was just kind of like even, right? Peaceful dude. And so one day Bob asked him, like, nothing bothers you? Like, what is up with you? And the guy told him that he practices transcendental meditation. And Bob Ross says, I never heard of that. That's not transcendental is not even part of my vocabulary. I don't believe that. Right? So Bob Ross says the guy took a pencil and dropped it. And he says, you don't have to believe in gravity for gravity to be so. Right? And Bob Ross said, huh, that's true. Maybe I'll check out this transcendental meditation. And so he did. And that transformed his life, right? So we get guided. We get guidance to do certain things. And we may not understand why we are being guided to do this. But when we trust in the God within us and we move forward, right? By taking baby steps. Bob Roth took a baby step by listening to his father and getting a job. He took a baby step by asking the guy that he worked with a question. He took a baby step by getting curious about transcendental meditation. He took a baby step not just by being curious, but he went and studied transcendental meditation. And then he took a baby step every time he sat down twice a day for 20 minutes to practice transcendental meditation, right? So he shares he's been practicing transcendental meditation for 50 years. Today is his birthday. He didn't say how old he was, but today is his birthday. And remember, his passion, his purpose, his main priority that was of utmost importance to him was to make a better world. And so through transcendental meditation, not through politics, right? Because God got the how. And so the how for Bob Roth wind up being transcendental meditation. He became the CEO. I believe he talked David Lynch into creating the David Lynch Foundation to spread the benefits of transcendental meditation across the US at least, right? And how is he making the world a better place? By spreading transcendental meditation. I will tell you as a testimony, transcendental meditation has transformed my meditation practice. It has been such a beneficial presence for my practice. I've tried all forms of meditation, and there is nothing like transcendental meditation. And the fact that I can do it twice a day, 20 minutes a day, 20 minutes every time is amazing to me because I was one of those people who was like, all right, let me see if I can meditate for 5 minutes. And then I'll be like, oh my God, it's only been a minute. That was me, right? For years and years and years. And sometimes it was good, sometimes it wasn't. Transcendental meditation, it doesn't matter. Okay, this is not a transcendental meditation series. Y'all got my point. And so what he is doing right now is something called Meditate America, right? Because they're getting the word out about the benefits of transcendental meditation to transform and make the world a better place for first responders, people in prisons, teachers, doctors, nurses, at-risk communities in need for free, for free, right? And now they are lobbying, advocating for transcendental meditation to be covered by insurances. That's huge. Your doctor will write you a prescription for transcendental meditation. That is what they're focused on now through research. So they do a lot of David Lynch Foundation does a lot of research on the benefits of meditation, specifically transcendental meditation. So I just want to share this with you for Bob Roth's birthday because through November 12th, if you're curious about transcendental meditation, they are giving the course at 50% off, and they also have a scale based on what your needs, and they have scholarships based on what your needs are. It's not expensive, but I say that, and it's all relative to your particular situation. But if you've been curious, this is a good time to explore TM, Transcendental Meditation. Go to tm.org and you can find a TM center near you. Sign up for the course. It's in person one day, and I believe the other 3 days are via Zoom. And you'll be ready. And then you could try it out for yourself. So it's 50% off through November 12th. And I'm telling you, it works. It works. So Bob Roth's passion, purpose, priority was to make a better world. And he is doing that, right? He is doing that in his own special way through transcendental meditation. He had no idea that was going to be his how, but God knew that was going to be his how. So we just follow our inner guidance, our intuition, those nudges that we get, right? There are no coincidences, there are no accidents. It is all in divine order when we trust and we believe and we take action. Yes, this is what we get to do. Remember, God got the how. God got the how. So it's important to make conscious decisions about what your priorities are. And I love this quote. It's by Raymond Charles Barker. Indecision is the second root of all evil. Not making a decision is not the way to go. Make a decision. And Harry Truman said, once a decision was made, I did not worry about it afterwards. Whatever your purpose, your passion, your priority is, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If it's in your heart, it's speaking to you, it's whispering to you, then it's for you. It's for you. So have faith and know that God got your back. Your front, you're up, you're down, you're all around, right? God got you. All right, y'all. So those are the 4 basic steps to prioritizing. Decide what your priorities are and write it down. Define by affirming the priorities, make it an affirmation and feel it. Don't believe in the answer, step out on faith, and don't ask how. All right, y'all. All right. So let me check in with y'all and then we'll get into some joy news. I see my other Libra sister. Yes, Fee King. I hope you had a great birthday yesterday. Yes, decide what your priorities are. All right, Fee is interested in the study guide. Fee is giving y'all all the steps. Thank you, Fee. Lock it into your heart. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for sharing it with your circle, Fee. Good day, Ron. It was great speaking to you this morning. And I got serenaded this morning, y'all, by Ron. Thank you, Ron, singing birthday and other songs to me this morning. I so appreciate you, Ron. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Fee got y'all for all of the priorities. Thank you, Fee, for taking those notes for folks. All right, y'all, let's get into some joy news real quick. So this weekend, whew, let's see. Well, I'm on the road this weekend, y'all. We're going to do a college tour with our girls this weekend. So on Sunday, I have a guest speaker. The wonderful Eugene Holden will be our guest speaker at Rockland CSL. Our theme for October is healing. So we've been doing the book study with CSL, What It Takes to Heal, and that's our companion book at Rockland CSL. So join us on Sunday, 10:30 a.m. We're virtual. Go to rocklandcsl.org, get the Zoom link there under Sunday service. And the message this Sunday is Ubuntu, we heal together. Also on Sunday, I do the other sip, which is spirit, which is Sunday in praise. And I'll be sharing the talk that I gave this past Sunday. Feel your feelings, heal your life. So that's a play on Ernest Holmes' quote, change your thinking, change your life. And we marry that with feel our feelings, heal your life. So check out the replay of that on Sunday on Facebook and on Instagram. No, Facebook and YouTube. Facebook and YouTube streaming on New Thought Media Network. And then save October 17th is our next meditation with the full moon. That's at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right where you're watching me now. October 17th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, our next meditation with the full moon. And we do a full spiritual practice with the energy of the full moon. Okay, so let me check the time. Okay, so let me just shout out my wonderful congregation of joy, rhythmandsoulradio.com, which is my husband, Marco Nobles. He founded rhythmandsoulradio.com, which is a 24-hour radio station on the internet. You could tune in anytime. Wonderful independent artists you will discover. And also replaying Morning Sip with Rev Melissa at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Go to rhythmandsoulradio.com. Check out Sekou Wright's Get Rich 101, Monday through Fridays at 9:45 a.m. Sekou will get you right with your money and investing. So tune into Sekou. Tune in to Fee King, my Libra sister, at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Fee is your local go-to fitness girl, so she will get you physically and fiscally right. Yes, Fee. And check out Shay Bird and the Rocky Mountain Holistic Health. Shay is a holistic health pro holistic health practitioner. I got tongue tied. So she can support you through your healing through energy modalities. So there's the crew. Please support them, and they shall certainly support you. All right, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. We will wrap up the priority series. I'm going to put the book, and I'll also put it on today's show notes. So you have it there. But I'm going to put it here real quick. Reverend Ike's Secrets for Health, Happiness, and Prosperity for You. Okay. And I know you can't see that, Stacy, but I will text it to you. Everyone else can see it. Reverend Ice Secrets for Health, Happiness, and Prosperity for You, a Science of Living study guide. So I hope that you will pick that up, and I hope you will join me on the journey through it for 2025. I'm over time now, so let me go. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. Health is wealth. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.